Can we give a defense of the rationality of miracles? Well, to do so we need to define a few things. Number one, we need to talk about the laws of nature. What are the laws of nature? Well, when we talk about laws of nature, they are descriptions of regular patterns in the natural world. And a miracle, here's our second definition, a miracle would be something like an act that is not consistent with those regularities, what we sometimes refer to as a violation of the laws of nature. So in nature you've got descriptions of regular patterns. A miracle would be a violation of that pattern. Something is happening that's irregular. And so now let's make one more distinction. The distinction between impossibility and improbability. When it comes to a miracle, it's not impossible, and what we mean by that is that there's no law of logic that a miracle violates. And sometimes people misunderstand this, and they say something like, miracles are illogical, aren't they? And what they really mean is that they're improbable, they're an irregularity in the natural course of things. Because a miracle is not impossible, it doesn't violate any of the major laws of logic, there's no logical impossibility. They're possible. Now the question is, are they probable? Well, just because we don't see something happening on a regular basis doesn't mean therefore it's improbable. In fact, miracles seem to be more rare, but that doesn't make them impossible. And so now what we have to look at then is, okay, what are some of the evidence for miracles? And this is where we look at maybe some background beliefs, so namely, does God exist? We've got to answer that question. And in a theistic context, where these things are just possible, a theistic context where you've got a God who's personal, who acts, we may have reason to think that he acts, or we have expectations that are generated by his nature, it actually seems pretty rational to me that miracles are possible. In fact, given God and who he is, they actually should be expected. And so I think we can make a defense of the rationality of miracles.